feeling like I'm Akademiks. Can't ride no
That's this. So DeMar Derozan, who was in the Not Like Us video, shows up to Canada to play. Obviously, he's playing for the Kings now, so the Sacramento Kings versus the Toronto Raptors. And that was the night that they were retiring the jersey of what's my guy name? Vince Carter. And, you know, let me see. Vince even shouted him out too. Oh, what is this?
Yeah, we were boys, and you know, we did this, but you got to understand his side of it, because I feel like on the flip side for Drake, he would be in that situation. He would side towards hometown as well. You know, so I understand.
So DeMar Derozan essentially was playing in Toronto from 2009 to 2018. All right, we could look that up and see it, right? When did DeMar Derozan play for Raptors? He played there from here. He played for the Raptors from 2009. Oh, never mind. 2009 to 2010. Oh, from 2009 to 2017. Yeah, my bad. So DeMar Derozan has played there, you know, from like basically when Drake was getting hot to when Drake is now Drake in 2017. He's went through all that shit. They gained a friendship, right? And, you know, DeMar Derozan even went on to say, yo, Drake helped me out during a period where I wasn't feeling too good, where I was kind of feeling down about a bunch of things he was going through in his life. So he said Drake helped him out. Drake and him had this friendship. Now, I've told you about these, like, you know, industry friendships. They're like half fake. But whatever. They claim they were, you know, DeMar spoke highly of him. Now it comes to Drake beefing with Kendrick. When Drake beefing with Kendrick has this bar in Not Like Us. He's like, yo, I'm glad D-Rose came home. He said, I'm glad D-Rose came home. Yeah, I didn't deserve him neither, right? And if you watch the video, you will see DeRozan in the video. You'll see him in the video pictured here. And by the way, apparently when he just joined the Sacramento Kings, he walked out to Not Like Us playing, right? Okay, now I don't know if he told them to play that song, but, you know, it is what it is. Now, obviously, this was like, you know, somewhat of a, people were wondering like, damn, why are people kind of involving themselves in this beef? Now, there's two sets of thoughts on this. Some people feel like, yo, it's not that serious. I don't think it's that serious. No, I think it's that serious when you're his friend appearing in a music video. It's one thing if you're like jamming out to the song real quick and maybe you're not singing the parts like A minor or whatever. But, you know, if you're one of those people that call Drake your friend and the song is calling Drake a pedophile, and here's the thing, I don't think in pop culture, like 99%, it's one thing, you know, if somebody say you a bitch and 99% of people just think, oh, he's just talking shit as opposed to this is reality. There is like a good split on the amount of people. Like, I don't even want to give a percentage on it, but there's a good amount of people that actually do think that Drake is a pedophile based on what Kendrick said. So when you see your mans or supposedly some guy who you helped previously in a video, you're like, bro, like, what the fuck, right? Now, he spoke on this before. I think he spoke on this before. Let me see. This is before the taunting. Yeah, this is what he said. He said, Drake is still my man, right? Now, I thought I was ridiculous. I was just like, ain't no way Drake is still your man after. Look, he says, oh, shit. Continue. What the fuck? Give me 1 second. Okay. What? Provide a valid email address. Oh no. Okay. All right. So he says Drake's still my man. None of it changed. So easy to get overlooked for what it's so easy to get overlooked and look at it for what it looks like. But at the end of the day, it's music and entertainment. Two of the biggest rappers in the world went at it from a competitive standpoint and they battled it out. That's what you want to see as a fan. Kobe Bryant playing Michael Jordan 1-on-1 and to see who wins. Now, it would be different if, Kobe's playing Michael, except Michael is just hitting Kobe with the, yo, you raped a girl in motherfucking Denver. You know what I mean? It's very different, right? So anyway, apparently DeRozan just saying, yo, I look at it just like musical competition. Now, if you think it's musical competition, whatever, but you're also coming out to the song. Obviously, people are looking at Drake a little bit weird of a way. And also the whole context of the beef is saying that Drake is a sick guy, right? Cool. Now, clearly, Drake did like the unfollows before, and we saw who he unfollowed. Look, Drake unfollows LeBron, Diddy. He unfollowed a bunch of people. Did DeRozan? Yeah. He unfollowed LeBron. Oh my God. Let me just take my ad blocker off. They hate this shit so bad. So he unfollowed LeBron, Joe Budden, Diddy, Playboy Cardi even got the unfollow. Joe Budden, DeRozan, which by the way, hey, Playboy Cardi, get back with Drake. If the OVO XO situation is now, I don't want to say squash, in a better place, get your ass back with Drake. Anyway, so he unfollowed DeMar Derozan too, right? So anyway, it led up to this moment where I could close this out. Give me 1 second. Just give me a second. I don't know why this shit's acting so slow. Shit really hates my ad blocker. Somebody said him hating on Cardi. No, from what I heard, him and Cardi was good. I don't know what their conversation was. Again, I didn't hear this from Drake. This is like third-party shit. Cardi kind of just almost like seemingly like, yo, I'm on this side type shit. You know what I mean? Like, because of the weekend and some of these other things. You get what I'm saying? And what that did is like Drake is like, oh, okay, so you're playing the political. You know what I mean? So whatever, right? Anyway, this is what happened during the game when Drake was, I think Drake was off that, he'd be drinking them little drinks. He was drunk, but they let him get on the mic and commentate the Raptors game whenever he wants. And by the way, I think he's like the ambassador of the Raptors. Drake, ambassador Raptors. I think he still has a title. He's a global ambassador of the Raptors, which is kind of dope. So whenever he gets there, he's courtside. They let him talk on the mic whenever he wants to, right? So this is what he says.
Vince Carter,
absolutely,
that have made an impact on the history of the Raptors.
By the way, it was the night that they were retiring Vince Carter's jersey number.
Raptors that are going to be.
I don't think people understand that's our first retired number, right?
And it's
so
a legit
incredible
banner too. That banner is beautiful. It's absolutely spectacular, right?
Yeah. Unfortunately, we're playing this goof tonight, but it is what it is.
Yeah, he said, unfortunately, we're playing this goof tonight, and really he's talking about DeRozan.
That banner is beautiful. It's absolutely spectacular, right?
Yeah. Unfortunately, we're playing this goof tonight, but it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Hey, look, if we're going to take the break, you're going to stay.
By the way, that Carter banner does look pretty amazing, not going to lie. Then he gets back on the mic and he says this.
Treasure.
Yes, if you ever put a DeRozan banner up, I'll go up there and pull it down myself. That's the answer to your question. Is that what you're going to ask?
No, I didn't mention
well, you know
that at all.
DeRozan
and Kyle.
Yeah.
Treasure.
Yes, if you ever put a DeRozan banner up, I'll go up there and pull it down myself. That's the answer to your question.
So that happens. And when that happens, we then see him and Chubb standing courtside. And the whole game, they're like grilling DeRozan. Like, look at this. Look at Chubbs. They're just looking at this nigga right here. They're just looking at him. Yo, Chubbs is not even moving. Chubbs look like he's ready to storm the court. Drake is swaying back and forth. Now, let's be very fair. Drake is a big troll. I know some of y'all was like, oh, Drake is trying to act tough. Some people believe that, oh, no, Drake try to be on shit like that, or some people be like, no, Drake is just a fucking troll. Like, he's trolling. So he's just trying to, make people feel uncomfortable or whatever. But if that's possible, right? Drake's eyes are just following him like a hawk. Now look at this. Look at both of them just eyeing this nigga down. Look. Look, Chubbs is like, yo, no. Look at this guy over here. Crazy. Anyway, then DeRozan loses the game, and then Drake Drake starts mouthing off to him. Look, right here. So you see Drake, and then you're going to see DeRozan pass him, and you probably can't read, like, mouth language. Pause. But supposedly the people that could say that this is Drake saying, as DeRozan's about to walk by, so Drake is here, and where's DeRozan at? Supposedly he's like, fuck out of here, pussy. That's supposedly, it was about, I think this is Drake's security right here too. So Drake's security was still nearby. Yo, how does he bring his security guard to like front court? Where the fuck? So he's here. Where was the security guard at? Because I see the security guard now. That's Chubbs. The other black guy is Drake's security. All right, you see Drake here. Oh, yeah, right here. How the hell he just jumped back here? It's like he was ready in case DeRozan tried to swing. I mean, Chubb should have had the side bag. Like, he gotta hold Drake down. But the security right there, too. Okay. DeRozan just walks to the locker room. Do I think this is a press? Nah. Bro, you're heckling the guy. You're heckling the guy while he plays basketball, which happens all the time. Like, Kobe used to get heckled. LeBron gets heckled. Do I think that DeRozan was in fear of his life? No. You get what I'm saying? Do I think that Drake tried to make this like, oh, I'm making you in fear of your life? I would hope not. If anything, I think Drake was just trying to just be like, yo, hey, like, can I make it uncomfortable? Yeah, but does DeRozan think Drake is going to do something to him on a televised game at the Raptors arena while the NBA's playing? Fuck no. Right? So again, I think Drake was just using those little tactics and also, probably just trying to send a message, but, probably mostly trolling, right? Okay. Oh, I think that's where it was. Was this DeRozan? All right, anyway, cool. And then DeRozan gets into the press conference and he says this.
Drake in tonight's broadcast, DeMar, in tonight's broadcast, Drake said, if you ever put up the DeRozan banner up, I'll go up there and put it down myself. What's your reaction to that?
Well, he gonna have a long way to climb to take it down, so tell him good luck.
Thanks, everyone.
I don't think he's getting a banner. Is he getting a banner? Why would he get a banner? Is he getting a banner, chat? Kawhi might get a banner, right? Kawhi brought a ring there. Was he there when Kawhi, let me see. Kawhi Leonard Raptors championship team. Maybe he was on it. He probably was, right? Who was on that team? Let's see. You don't show the players? DeRozan. Oh, never mind. They trade DeRozan to get Kawhi. Yeah, DeRozan, you ain't getting no banner, gang. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. No disrespect. You're just not getting a banner, bro. It's all good. Okay? Now, I seen after that, and this is where I think, I think Drake has to do slightly a better job of letting people know, yo, because I seen like Wack 100 like talking about this on like Clubhouse, and he's like, yo, let me let you hear some of this nonsense right here. Listen to this. Listen to this right here.
What up, YouTube? This is
Compton with that basketball player. And he running with a whole lot of watching.
Here we go.
He tripping on DeRozan up there. I hope he don't play with DeRozan though. He play with DeRozan. He can't come back to LA.
For sure.
He better not do that.
Like you just went to, clear the air.
Nah, that's cool, but he better not play with that boy.
Drake got to take his L, man.
He better not do that. Do your little unfollow and your little looks, but don't let that shit turn into that nigga like, homie, what you looking at? And you think because you in Canada, because you going to be dealing with some real gangbang politics fucking with your homie. That's a fact.
Oh, you know what's crazy, bruh? In the video.
Oh, this ain't no other city do it like this city when it comes to damn other city. I don't give a fuck what city it is. Gang bang like this city.
Now, I was yesterday years old when I realized that apparently DeRozan's a Crip. Hey, Wack 100, and I love you, brother. But to everybody else on the West Coast, let me tell you how this. Kendrick wins ain't y'all wins, and his loss ain't y'all loss. Drake don't have a problem with California gangs. He don't like his former friends or fake friends who switch sides on him. He don't hate California. LeBron, he don't fuck with. DeRozan, he don't fuck with. Kendrick, he don't fuck with. And all of the niggas that was dancing on stage with Kendrick, he don't fuck with. That's it. He don't got a problem with gangs. That's, I've been seeing everybody from California, and this kind of just shows me why how the battle was perceived. Bro, it's a battle went on. Niggas are gonna try to get, petty even after the battle, but it's not based on Drake thinking that he could bully the West Coast. That's Drake trying to either troll or try to bully, I guess, the nigga he was friends with. The West Coast want to make this a thing. Listen, this ain't 96, 95, or 97. There ain't no East Coast Canada beef or West Coast Canada beef. Relax, okay? Kendrick barely even stay on the West Coast. The problems Drake got is not with California. We ain't never heard Drake even say fuck Cali. It feels like California keeps trying to say, well, wait till next time you go to Oakland. Like, wait, what does that mean? You hear Wack say, yo, keep fucking with DeRozan, the Crip homies will get at you. For what? His problem is with a few individuals. That's it. Kendrick Lamar, all the TDE niggas that was dancing like a motherfucker on stage. DeRozan, some of the other niggas who were showing up to the concert. LeBron. Who else? Who else you don't like? It's really isolated. There is no Drake West Coast thing, just like there is not a Kendrick Canada thing, right? Like, I wouldn't expect Canada to ride out for Drake if Kendrick came there to perform. And I don't think, even though, and if anything, truth be told, it appears that Kendrick was the only person that might have been disrespectful to the other region where the other person was from. The only thing I heard Drake say, it was like, I heard West Coast niggas do fades. That's not disrespect. Didn't Kendrick say, I'd rather let a nigga something than let a Canadian nigga disrespect? Like, nigga, there was a lot of conversation about Canadian niggas, not just Drake. You could just say Drake. You could say the light-skinned weird nigga. You could say whatever, but there was a lot of conversation that Kendrick had that said Canadian, right? I didn't see Drake target any particular gang or the region of the West Coast at all. So his issue with DeMar DeRozan, yeah, nigga, if you go play at the arena where I'm the global ambassador for, I'm going to try to make it uncomfortable for you. And when you lose, I'm going to say, get out of here, you bitch ass nigga. That's it. Right? This is not a Canada versus West Coast thing. There's nothing versus the West. The West Coast has to realize this respectfully. Y'all going to have to come up on your own merits. Kendrick has disappeared already. He ain't going to be back till, Grammy announcements, guy. We're going to get into that next. He can't help y'all. And if y'all are fighting some battle or beef for him, it doesn't work. Okay? So there is no Canada West Coast beef. If Drake is making, just like how there was Drake, wasn't even Drake. The whole thing with Rick Ross, that wasn't Canada versus Florida. So please, let's keep it at Drake versus a few individuals or OVO versus a few individuals. It's not a coastal thing, and it's nothing to do with any larger movement, including any gangs. Okay? Let's be fair. All right, so that kind of happened. Did y'all see today? Man, let me just take off the ad blocker period right now. Okay. Did y'all see